guess what? We are those motherfuckers!
Hey everybody, welcome to Frolfcenter. It's the 17th of May already, which is absolutely insane. I'm Adam. Please make sure to check us out on social media, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, pretty much everything but TikTok because I'm 40 and I'm not doing that. I am drinking a margarita because that's what I wanted to drink tonight. Cody, how are you, my man? You are muted, dude. How are you, Cody?
Hello, I am wonderful. Great to be here. If you haven't checked out our TikTok, I've been running it behind Adam's back. He has no idea. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. I better follow you on TikTok. Oh my God, I don't even know how to.
Great, man. I'm glad to be here. Got a
couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple hellacious weeks at the start of the spring.
Yeah, you got the Rona again, didn't you?
Yeah. Doubles is not happening at Lee Farm for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Logan is running some action out there. I saw the flyer. I think it's like a rotating weekly league. I didn't really look at it that much, but I'm going to give him his time at Lee Farm, and then maybe we can start something in June. Plus, I'm really busy, so I really didn't want to do it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, this is your time of year, man. This is your time to shine.
How are you? How are you, good sir?
I am good, man. Frolf for Friday's been done for a couple weeks. I already kind of missed it a little bit. But, you know, we got through 6 weeks in April with no bad weather, which was insane. So that was awesome. That was good. We're looking at a July or August start for maybe another Frolf for Friday out at DeKalb Memorial when it gets put in. That's a little more technical course. But there's a ton of action going on right now. I think JoJo just started Monday nights at Redan.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's cool. He's doing like a points league. I really wish I could commit to it, but Mondays are not good for me. I end up going to trivia and drinking too much every Monday.
Yeah, so. I hate Mondays.
It's the worst. Anyway, in national news, I guess we're going to start right there with it. Gannon Buhr wins the Santa Cruz Masters Cup.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Kind of revenge for the kid. Like he definitely didn't have he had that heartbreak 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. Macbeth was back in it. I think he tied for 7th or something. So he whatever was ailing him, he bounced back from.
Yeah, it's gonna be like we've been saying. It's gonna be a young man's game. Philo says it all the time.
Yeah, Philo does. Philo's doing okay though. He played out there. I don't remember where he ended up, but he did all right. And Stott Stokely, speaking of young man's game, he shot a 10:57 final round.
Oh yeah.
Just out of nowhere. He's but he said it might be the last time he plays De La ever. He put a video up. You gotta go check it out. ScottStokely.net or his YouTube channel.
Doesn't he also have a video of him throwing under his leg off the top of?
Yeah, dude. Before the season started, he tried to ace it under the leg forehand, and I think he almost hit metal a couple times.
He got pretty close. I watched the video. Yeah, it was pretty. He didn't just get close with one, but he was inside the circle with a bunch of them. No big deal. Let me just
straight up trick shot. I think one of the best videos ever still is Elaine King coming off the cage from up there. Isn't that? Yeah, dude. That thing's in the air for 2 minutes. It's coming down super slow.
And it was mid-range. And it was
it was too, wasn't it? Yeah. She's like she knew she could throw it to do it, but then on FBO from the chase card, Sarah Hokum shuts him down, which is awesome.
I love when her sidearm is just on fire.
Yeah. And especially at courses where if you have a sidearm, you have an advantage. I think De La is probably a forehand is helpful there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was rad.
Not downhill, but
what's that?
It said not downhill, but that's
a whole other thing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. De La's fun. I want to go play it. I think it looks like a fun course. But Katrina Allen had 2,000 rated rounds, so that was really good. Which she's been consistent. Kat Mertz was in the top 10 again. I think Kat Mertz might.
She's getting a lot better.
She crushed like a 40-footer uphill putt.
Katrina was tired of being third on that ratings. Like she's like, whoa, dude.
She's above. Yeah, and she's above Paige now at least on the Ultra World rankings. I don't know. There's so many rankings now. I think at one point someone suggested that we start doing rankings, and I was like, man, that's just another argument. That's like a 40-minute argument on every show, I think. But those. Oh, and then Hannah Wynn, who was on our show a couple months ago, she's sponsored by Dark Ace Apparel. She cashed for the first time on the tour, so that was really rad. So congrats to Hannah. She's cool. Dark Ace is cool. All those guys are wonderful. All right.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah,
Fit Inspired Living said they will, in fact, be here at 7:45.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Good. I'm glad we got the confirmation. You were in charge of talking because you know those guys, so I was just like, all right, well.
Well, no, they said, but they were like, when should I pop in? And I was like, well, we're not going to have you on until 7:45. Anyway, let's go. Polecat, baby.
Polecat, baby. Pokewocha, baby. It's on. It started yesterday. It's 3 days. You go out there and play one round with one polecat. Not a bag of polecats.
Yeah, see, I thought it was a couple. You got your overstable polecat and your understable.
It is a polecat, a singular polecat.
Warren was out there throwing rollers. I freaking love it, man.
Oh man, I want to talk about the results just real fast because they are surprising and really fantastic. You did have a lot of pros out there, which was kind of awesome. We didn't think there were going to be like Juliana Korver was like one of the first to be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. They did it smart. It's in between De La and OTB.
Yeah,
so it's right there.
Perfect sense.
Yeah.
Did you see Big Germ's pterodactyl throw?
I did see that. That was absolutely nuts.
It made me want to go try it with a polecat.
It would hurt so bad.
Maybe not one of the polecats I have, but
maybe not one of the ones you have. I did, however, get my 2 in the mail on Monday, which was kind of perfect. Yay! So I finally got them. I got blue because it matches the Tropicalia bag, and I'm throwing the hell out of these things. These aren't going on the resale market for some reason. But anyway, real quick, a little update from the Polecat World Championships. Your leader right now is Nick Hansen with a score of 6 down. The first pro that we recognize in 4th place, Matt Oram. We get down into, let's see here, Joel Freeman tied for 5th at 2 down. Photo or the picture there. Harper Alexander, the guy we had on, the guy who started the whole thing, got the first Halo Polecat, did the whole thing. He is tied with Juliana Korver in 15th at 1 down. And then you just keep it going. Juliana Korver, now this is my favorite stat of the whole thing. Korver is now ahead of Casey White, Eric Oakley, who else?
Philo,
Coling,
Germ.
Yeah, I mean, dude, she's ahead of everybody. Lisa Fakis is out there. I think I saw Vanessa Van Dyken walking on the course, but I don't think I saw her throwing. I don't think she was in this course. But that thing's awesome. There's going to be a bunch of regionals next year for it. We're going to do one here in Atlanta for sure. Harper already asked. I think you might get Fit Inspired.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm going to throw it on them and make it happen.
Yeah, you got to throw. Yeah, you can't let them.
So there's only one Nick Hansen on all of PDGA, and it's 40274 Denver, Colorado. 198 career events, 24 career wins, 997 rated. So seems like a good golfer.
Seems like a real good golfer. Sounds like he's consistent. Here we go. Paul Bell's coming in hot already. Drew Gibson said about Stokely in the OTB Skins match today. He's just reached that age where he can't compete.
Did he really say that?
Drew Gibson doesn't believe in karma, I guess, or doesn't believe in the universal cosmic justice that that hurt me to think about.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not good. I don't like that. I don't like Drew says some funny shit sometimes.
Is he gonna the Stokely's like Jack Nicklaus in golf was like 10 years ago, where he's old. He's not great, but he makes these amazing shots.
But he does make these amazing shots. We know this for a fact. That's a hot take from Drew Gibson.
Maybe in a couple years.
Maybe.
Okay, OTB Open.
That's coming up this week. We're back to Elite Series golf. Pretty much everybody is going to be there. You got Paige back, Paul, Ricky, everybody. Like Chris Dickerson's not doing this swing, so that's maybe the biggest name that's not going to be there. I don't know who I'm picking though. I don't know.
I'm always going to pick the Robinsons or Alden.
Oh yeah, Alden is out there.
Alden's been playing hot. Isaac just graduated college. He's on.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Yeah, and I wonder what's up with the Robinsons touring separate. We're gonna have to figure that out at some point.
Yeah, they are touring separate. The first event they're playing from here on out is Ledgestone.
Can you imagine what the trash
Isaac's
talking?
playing the whole swing over here, and Ezra played the whole swing over here.
I would love to be a fly on the wall of like the text message thread in that family of like, do you see this bullshit? You know, like them because they already trash talk a lot, but like the text message thread's got to be so much worse.
Oh, that's good.
Alden Harris is the GOAT. Literally, he has the GOAT. Literally, I saw that great photo of him strapping that thing into the sprinter van.
What a trophy, by the way! Like
that was great. I can go down to you can go to Decatur. There's a antique store that sells those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I like NASCARs, because every stop is a different trophy. Or the bowl games, the college bowl games.
Yeah,
every trophy is like a bowl full of oranges, or
I like
the metal hammer. The metal hammer.
The metal hammer. You get Molnor or something. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, if I had to pick, Paul's due for sure. Yeah. I think Paige with a week off is scarier than Paige grinding it out every single week. So I think that's going to be interesting. I don't know. Anyway, local news. We're going to get through this real quick just because the boys have jumped backstage. Fit Inspired Living is in the house. We're going to get to those guys in just a couple of minutes. The Georgia State Championships were this weekend. Big day for the Fearless Dumbos. Mark Poole wins MPO. Mercer Waterbury wins FP40. Anna Pinter took FPO. She's not Fearless Dumbos. Want to make sure I mention that. To find a guy from the West Side Disc Golf Club in MPO, you got to go all the way to 10th place on their home course. So I just wanted to mention that. You know how I am. I just wanted to mention
another rap song about us, man.
What they're gonna write? Yeah, they're gonna write a rap song about us. And that's the thing right now in Atlanta Disc Golf's rap songs. So anyway, real quick, like I said, we're gonna fire through this as fast as we can for y'all. The Wednesday Open. It's a weekday. It's on a Wednesday. It's a 2-round C tier at Oregon Park.
I've always been the most popular C tiers in Atlanta. Have been on a freaking Wednesday. It's
amazing. Mark Sheldon runs a really good tournament. So
that is gone a couple years ago.
Yeah, they've been awesome. But that is opening up to the public tomorrow at 7 p.m. There's already 19 people in as sponsors. So, this is already out of 76 potential things. We've only got 57 left. So, it'll probably go pretty quick, I'm thinking. So,
Oregon Park's always a lot of fun. It's real.
It can be.
There's not a lot of OB. You know what I mean?
No.
You can't. You won't see too high of scores out there with the one creek and a couple rollaway opportunities, but.
Yeah, by June 15th, that creek will be dry anyway. You know what I mean? Global warming. We're all dying. Played again. Roswell, Full Blast, For All For Magazine are all sponsoring along with some other folks. So make sure you're involved with that if you want to be. And then, of course, you couldn't miss it if you tried. Sworn in Plastic came out. Rap video from John J. Panzer and
he will be here next week, correct?
Yes, and Devixis. I feel so old.
I ask your boy for some words, and I get that bird, and you're back in the pack with the last third.
Anyway, so yeah.
Part of the song.
What's that?
Nothing.
It wasn't my favorite part of the song. It's actually the spot where I found the screen capture for the photo of Owl House. So that's why it was there. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna have John Jay on. I don't know if
everybody's heard the song. I don't hate it. Let me first say we're gonna have him on. I don't hate it. It's just
right. Yeah. We're gonna have him there. I don't know if we're getting John Jay and Devixis or we're just getting John Jay. I know John Jay's the guy who reached out about coming on talking about it. So we'll have those guys next week. You guys will be able to dude, that was the biggest thing about this whole thing is it was kind of just a commercial for the In-Town Putting League. And the belts over the video. It's there's a clothing brand. There's a clothing brand down here called Atlanta Influences Everything, and I'm pretty sure that it's true. It's true. It's not just a clothing brand. So anyway, good stuff. All right.
Wait 8 more seconds, so it's perfectly timed.
So it's perfect. Oh, it is. Now we are perfectly timed.
Right,
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guests are from Cary, North Carolina. We've had them on the show before. They have one of the coolest disc golf shops around. It's not just a shop. It's a spot for people to communicate and hang out. A spot for people to get well. They do a lot of wellness stuff there. It is the boys from Fit Inspired Living. What's up?
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
How are you? I'm going to get you guys on the big screen here. Give me just 1 second. There we go.
There it is.
How are you guys?
Doing well. Busy day. Just got
Yeah.
done hosting a C tier with Phil B.
Nice. How'd that go?
Doing well.
Yeah, that's the first thing we were actually going to ask is what'd you do today? And after that, tell us about your sponsored players. And
Sure. Today started off. I got to Kentwood Disc Golf Course in Raleigh, North Carolina at like 8 a.m. Met Philip Bartholomew there. He's on Team Discraft. He's also one of the players we sponsor. Today was week one of a C tier weekly flex start we're doing called PB and Play. And it's to help Phil, support himself when he goes on tour later this summer, as well as let him brand himself and growing he does like, I would say his 9 to 5, if you will, when he's not on tour, is giving lessons to local players. So a way for him to brand himself, gain some support while on tour, and just kind of also on the back end, we're able to support him and kind of get our name out there as well.
do you guys happen to have one of those PB and Play discs?
Yeah. I'm going to have to dig into this box real quick.
No worries.
How many players are you getting for a Tuesday afternoon?
Today we got 49 players.
Nice.
Keep going. It's in the back. The green one.
Do you always do Tuesday? Is that like every week, every time you do it Tuesday, or change up?
So I don't want to dive too far in before maybe we get into another topic, but
Yeah.
every day for me almost. So for example, this week is 3 tournaments, plus we also sponsored another tournament on Monday. So we have 4 events that we're either hosting or involved in this week alone. Today we got 49 players. The tournament we sponsored yesterday is the tournament director and hosted by Mac Tuttle, who is running the Oak City Disc Golf events. He had, I think, roughly 41 or 42 players. So we're 2 days into the week and already had 2 events. We have an event Wednesday and Thursday this week.
God, I wrote such good questions. My next question was be like, hey, what's the weekly action down there in
Oh,
Cary?
here we go.
There it is. So
Wrong box.
there we go. That was the stamp.
Nice.
This is the Z plastic buzz, and then they came out really, really swirly.
Ooh,
ESP.
those are good.
Great job on this. Matt Robb is our graphic designer that designed the stamp, and gotta say, the mark was hit perfectly there. So
Well done, Matt Ralph.
Perfect.
hi, Rob.
But
We
yes,
call Matt Ralph for the rest of the show, though. That's gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay.
so explain to everybody from Atlanta and from around the nation if they're watching, like, what's a normal week for you guys through the summer here? Like, what's the weekly action? You don't have to get into the tournaments and stuff, but like, what's the Monday through Friday for Fit Inspired Living?
Well, there is no Monday through Friday. It's probably Sunday through Saturday. It's 7 days a week for us. For me personally, little backstory, I guess. So we opened up in July of last year, and both Jeff and I, at the time, were working like our 9 to 5s Monday through Fridays. I was lucky enough to primarily be remote, so I was able to balance them pretty well. As of the first week of April, I decided to walk away from my career and go full time for our business.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
what is now a less balance of 2 is more of a no. Well, I don't want to say no one. I will say if you can keep up kudos to you. Because
Yeah.
I don't stop moving at this point. But overall, you know, I'm probably spending 30 to 35 hours working in the shop, and then continuously reaching out, marketing, and planning events either in the now or the future.
Yeah.
But I would say that I probably sleep 3 hours a night.
Oh,
So my life is now went from juggling a 9 to 5 and really just wanting to find a way to make my life completely revolved around disc golf to my life is so revolved around disc golf that it's just constantly going.
you're in it now. Like you're in the stream of
And-
disc golf consciousness.
Yeah.
And keeping up with it, sometimes
What
I
is-
lose focus and lose like there's so much going on. But it's awesome. I'm happier. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, my part is basically I've got a 9 to 5, and before we opened the second location 2 weekends ago, I was working here Saturday and Sunday. So I work my 9 to 5, and then I work here Saturday and Sunday. But it was fun. I brought the dogs in here. Saw some regulars, and Robert a little free time with his daughter. And like 3 weeks ago, he's walking through the fairgrounds and messaged me, "Hey, this could be our next location." Well, I messaged a lady that night, met her the next day, and a week later we opened up a second location. So now I'm
A
working.
week later.
Yeah,
Right.
now I'm working there 9 to 5 Saturday, Sunday. But it's fun. This is amazing. Him stepping away from his day to day everything with computer, and everything, and saying, "Hey, I want to go all in on Fit Inspired. Let's see what we can do." I said, "All right, I got your back. Let's do it."
There you go.
So I
Oh, yeah.
should write questions professionally for interviews.
sure.
No, you're
Because
good.
My next question was, tell us about the new store location and how much traffic you're getting through that every weekend.
So I'll start the first part of the question and I'll let Jeff kind of answer the traffic. So starting off, like Jeff said, so I took the family to the state fairgrounds every weekend. They either have some sort of event going on in the flea market every week. And I've been going to this place since I was a kid. And the main building inside, there's never an empty spot. Like they are booked. They're constantly rented. You never see something empty. And we're walking through it, and there's this one empty spot. And like I stopped the family dead in their tracks, and I was like, we're gonna have to figure this out. Like I need to know why this place is empty. Because if this is available, like this is our next move. And so I like talk to the like person next door, and I was like, is this spot empty, or are they just not here today? Like what's going on? And they kind of gave me a rundown on like the cost. They gave me a rundown on, what they do traffic wise. And they told me where the management office was. And like I walked straight to the management office. And I was like, I need to know all of this stuff right now.
I want to be first in line. Yeah.
I called and texted Jeff, and I was like, so this is available. We're opening a second location, but we need to do it like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, get all the information and let's talk about it. And I was like, okay, that's what we're doing.
I'm literally in the office right now. Yeah, that's happening.
And then Jeff, followed up, and we signed the paperwork the next day, I think. And we were available to move in 6 days later. And since then, we have had 2 weekends. So it's only open Saturdays and Sundays and 9 to 5. And Jeff has been running that location because I'm so busy during the week, and I then have my daughter on the weekend. So like I have to have that time. So Jeff has really stepped up in running it. And as far as traffic goes, I've been happy, but Jeff definitely has more of the in-depth.
Sure.
So I'll let him talk about that.
So, and again, that is at the state fairgrounds.
Yeah, that's the North Carolina State Fairgrounds, where like the NC State Fair is held. We're actually hopefully not going to be over our head this weekend. A little piece of information is, so this weekend at the State Fairgrounds is the You Gotta Be NC Festival, which is the second largest event that the fairgrounds holds every year.
Because you got to be.
Over the course of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's 750,000 people that come through.
That's
Oh, dang.
So hopefully we have enough product, or hopefully
We just sell it all.
we don't get over our heads and don't know what to do and run around like our heads are cut off. But either way, we'll figure it out.
We'll be fine.
But he'll talk.
bring some brisket.
Yeah,
Just bring a big piece of brisket and everybody will be.
Yeah, just come here like flies. Yeah. And so, I got this email that it's like a little mini fair, and it hasn't been able to be held for the last 3 years. So it's definitely going to be, a huge, huge thing for everybody. But now the traffic there it's amazing. There is, I'd say 85% of the people that come through there are not from this area, but they're thinking about moving here, college related. They're visiting somebody.
Wow.
I mean, I'm getting ready to get a U.S. map and some buttons and basically just have people because I think Wisconsin, Arkansas, Idaho, Washington State. I mean, you name it, they've come through already. And I think the guys were saying before COVID, they would see anywhere from 10,000 to 15,000 a weekend. Mm-hmm. And so far, they said that they've seen, anywhere from 250 to 1,000, and it's trying to start to build back up.
Yeah.
I could not be more impressed with the traffic. Everybody is coming through. They either know disc golf, they don't know disc golf, or there are regulars. And so it's just awesome because it's right down the road from Kentwood. So people can come in, disc, go play Kentwood, or play Kentwood and come out. So
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Can I ask too? Last time we had you guys on, I've not been to your store. I'm the Atlanta guy. But I was kind of awestruck with the fact it had the vibe of like an early or late 90s skateboard shop. Like people were hanging out, there was stuff to do in the shop. Is the new location like that as well, or is it kind of still vanilla retail at this point?
I don't know that I'd call it vanilla retail.
Okay.
It definitely, so like our main location or our first location has the front room has like the shop itself. The back room is like 6 couches, flat screen TVs, come in, hang out. Beer, drink of water, cool down after whatever. The new location is more of like a quick, like you're gonna walk by it, so it doesn't even have a door, if you will.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Inside a building that is a bunch of little shops that are all like open faced.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Very bright, very alluring.
There's not enough room for like a lounge, but we did. Jeff did put in a TV last weekend, so we are airing all the live coverage both in the main location and the weekend location.
Are you showing hockey games too? Because Robert Leonard wanted to say Hurricanes game on Friday because Boston lost.
Who's Robert Leonard again?
He works for the Evil Empire.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
He's in quarantine right now.
You guys are probably not on the same page. He said nice things about you like 20 minutes ago, but I think he's done saying nice things about you now.
I will say this about Robert Leonard. I do want to give him a congratulations. He ran a great event with the Champions Cup.
Yep,
absolutely. I think it's said best that like there was a story about it, but then there was the tournament, and the tournament should have been the story.
I think the big question that comes to mind though with Robert Leonard is who is going to wear whiter gloves? Robert Leonard holding that trophy, or whoever holds the trophy of the.
Yeah. Whoever opens the door for Queen Elizabeth is going to have the whitest gloves.
Yeah.
Whoever at Buckingham Palace has got to open the door has got the whitest gloves for sure. Sorry, I just had to get that in there.
The trophy, so that's
Hey, the Celtics are still in the playoffs for the NBA Finals, so we'll see what happens there.
Okay, there you go. Are you from Boston, or you just pick it?
No, so my entire family.
It's Robert Leonard is why.
So me and Robert Leonard go back and forth. He's a Canes fan.
Yeah.
My entire family is from Massachusetts.
Okay.
I'm actually the only member of my family on my mom's side that wasn't born in Massachusetts. So my whole family's from Boston proper and Southie.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still a Buffalo Bills fan, so
I've just been raised on Boston sports my entire life.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't. That's a cult. They don't let you leave that cult. They don't let you just walk away from that. Yeah.
You're not allowed to leave.
You're not at all. They take a finger for that, I think.
You're buried under a basket at that point.
So we skipped a couple.
Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself.
Tell us about your relationship and weekly action with Fortnite Brewery. Is that correct?
Yeah. So It started roughly, I mean, the relationship and partnership started months ago, but about 3.5, 4 months ago, we opened up a 5-hole pitch and putt course, if you will. The longest hole is 138 feet. The shortest hole is 63 feet. It's 5 holes. We are currently running a Wednesday event called What the Fort. It was a PDGA sanctioned league.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a little different than some of your leagues, even though it is sanctioned.
Yeah.
The great thing about it is, even though it's a short course, 5 holes, there's a lot of OBs. So it rates actually a little better than Kentwood does, ironically. And
Kentwood's like silver to silver, Adam.
Okay, for the Atlanta folks.
Yeah.
So really tight lines, a lot of OBs. So like I bring my putter in a zone, and one based on OBs, one day I'll shoot 9 down, the next day I'll shoot even +2.
Yeah.
The cool thing about it is this league. So per PDGA rules, you're not allowed to drink alcohol in any PDGA event except for leagues, unless the property allows it, which most disc golf courses are in like public.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So with this being on a brewery property, you're allowed to go in, get a beer, play your sanction round while drinking a beer, and it's actually
Isn't that just the best?
And because it's a shorter course, you play it 5 times, 20 holes. The average round takes about 45 minutes to an hour.
Nice.
So we do a flex start from 3 to 7 every Wednesday, and we've been having a great time with it. People seem to really enjoy it. We do plan on doing other future events there, and I guess we've been announcing this to some, but to the world, if you will. We just got validation or approval. We're expanding it to a 9-hole course.
Nice.
So there will be 8 holes that are like
questionable.
No, like you're still like only need a putter, and then we're gonna have 1 hole that's gonna be a really tight, like 215, 220 foot hole. So it's kind of like this is where you go have fun, but if you kind of want to get an idea of where to start, here's what a real hole looks like.
Yeah,
and I love that it is the North Carolina hole too. It's 215 tunnel. You know, it's like that's East Coast disc golf.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 215 foot turnover flick shot if you're right-handed.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna add a little bit of theme to it where we'll have 3 barrels, 2 barrels, and the basket on top. So an elevated basket on top of brewery barrels.
Kind of like armadillo.
That's real cool.
Yeah. See, I knew I've known the owner of Fortnite since he opened about 6-7 years ago, and when we were opening here, I just went down to him and said, "Hey, I'd like to see how we could collaborate and do a stamp on a disc." So we did that, but he said, "Let me show you what I got going on out here. I'm going to be paving this parking lot. We're trying to do a little something inside this little fenced area for like putt style, but there's some woods over there. You want to do anything with that?"
He owned all that. He just had.
And that's when you started drooling. And you're like, "Woods?
How many acres is the property?
About not quite 3.
Probably 2.5, 3.
Yeah. But it was funny. Like I was like, "You mean put baskets in? Okay, all right." And then
don't care.
Yeah, I got Robert, I got JPO. We went over there and looked and kind of mapped out 5 holes, and we've slowly been elevating. We added just like black hole, Pro HD, portables, and ran with those. And just recently, I've got Dynamic Patriot, permanent baskets that just got delivered in my garage. We've got custom wrap with Fortnite and Cattle and Fit Inspired and Dynamic because they made the wraps. And then we've got this. We're basically going to take over the putt section that hasn't really done anything, but we're going to keep the putt theme. So your tee pad will look like a putt green, and then you'll have like a 3-foot circle around the basket with all gimmicky, mandos here and there, and then
windmills and clowns' mouths and hula hoops and
Yep, exactly.
So
that's amazing. I love that.
No, Fortnite has not been hasn't been better, and we've branded with them. We did a bunch of we did the judges at first. We just did some pigs. We're going to do some glow discs,
and they're currently carrying pigs and judges at the brewery and selling them. And people that have never played disc golf have been buying these and going right out and playing. And I think they've ordered like 100, 150 of these, and they're almost sold out already. So it's like
That's awesome.
It's
That's what I was just about to say. It seems like you guys, obviously, you support the community. You run tournaments, you run weekly action, you do all that. But a lot of your business model, if I could say that, is reaching new customers with the brewery and the fairgrounds. It looks like you're just trying to get as many eyes on disc golf as you can, and that's really cool.
Well, I mean, that all goes back to kind of what I see as like a primary focus of this sport to begin with when I first started playing is grow the sport.
Yeah.
And as much as I'd love to have every single disc golfer in North Carolina know who we are, that would be a
That's
great
pretty close. You're pretty close.
And
It's not there.
but being able to reach not only existing customers and existing players, but if we're ever going to grow the sport to where I think a lot of us want it to go, being able to reach those people that either never heard about it or have seen it, but they're like, what's that?
Yeah.
And like a prime example is my next door neighbor. He told me this story like 15 years ago. He was sitting at some park that had disc golf baskets, and he wrote a blog bashing disc golf and how it was a silly game. And then he moved, 15 years later, he moves next door to me, and he hears that I opened this disc golf shop. He's like, is there really like even a market for that? No idea what it is.
Yeah.
And then he like has come into the shop and like kind of been following what we do. And he's like, dude, I had no idea it was an actual sport. So it's like being able to reach those people and like, change minds or be able to grow the sport in any way we can is definitely one of our main focuses.
It's better they find you than find us first. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. You might make us look good, dude.
I mean, it does. Yeah. We definitely
No,
lowered the bar for everybody
We're
else.
talking about polecats. Y'all are doing
Yeah. Y'all are doing disc
y'all are
golf.
doing stuff.
Yeah.
We just talk about polecats all day.
Yeah.
Hey, we got polecats on the way.
I got Halo Polecats on the way.
Oh, I got mine in today.
Well, yeah, are we serious? We're gonna brag about polecats right now.
I know. Yeah. Cody's got the cat. Cody's got the cat.
Number one.
I've
He's
got
the-
number
the
one.
one. Ooh, you
Nobody's
got the black.
allowed to touch it.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Nobody's allowed to touch my polecat.
No, you
You guys have
100%.
fun letting other people touch your polecat.
Yeah.
We're treading on
Oh,
PG-13.
where were we? Oh,
We just got done with Fortnite topic.
Yeah.
so I think
Oh man.
that's
I do have
that's
a viewer question real quick. Joe Costa wants to know what's the most requested accessory at the shop.
Accessory?
Yeah.
mustard.
I think
Yeah, 'cause you guys aren't a recreational state, so it's not that.
I think a disc retriever.
I would say, honestly, if I went based off mine, I think the most requested accessory would either be, a lot of Zuka things. Zuka,
Yeah.
I mean, we have plenty of disc retrievers, so even though it's a much requested or needed
That's just
item,
what they wanted.
I would say for me, it's probably the Zuka putter pouches.
Not the lug nuts on the tires.
Yeah. But the putter pouches, they come in and they fly off the shelf, and then we have to wait for them to come back in. So like, I'd probably go Zuka putter pouch.
Yeah.
All right.
People
So,
just
like-
close and get the nuts to put on the side. They don't care about
Yeah.
that.
Oh my god. I remember playing a tournament with Cody. I had to put a paper clip in the cotter pin slot to keep his wheel from falling
It
off.
worked,
For 72
though.
holes.
It worked,
For 72
though.
holes in an Ironman fell off before the players meeting.
If you haven't lost your knob off your Zuka, you haven't played.
Yeah, are you really doing anything with your Zuka if you haven't lost one of those things?
I was
I have a funny story about the most requested item. So, like 5 years ago, the most requested item, or maybe it might be the most requested item at a tournament, is the fucking powder bag.
Oh yeah.
Dude, number one request at a tournament. Hey, do you have any sports sacks? Do you have any birdie bags?
So lately, it's been more branded stuff for like that. Like we carried, MVP and Discraft sports sacks for a while, and then everyone's like, "You guys ever get whale sacks in? Whale sacks?
Whale sacks yet? Whoa, where them whale sacks at?
And we ordered a ton of whale sacks, and I think we have like 2 left. Like, so.
So a little, so we have sports sacks on the way coming with Fit Inspired Living. Robert didn't even know that.
I have
I
That's funny.
still
Yeah,
have one here and there sports sack left that I made 6 years ago when they just started accepting custom prints. And
Oh man, I don't want to.
but it's not like there's so much high def now. Like it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Heaviest package I ever got, I think.
Oh man.
So, all right. So, other news, I might be leaking it, but Robert told me podcast. You guys gonna do a podcast soon, or?
I don't know. Podcast is definitely the end vision. We'll probably start off with like a video vlog type of, weekly video vlog, or go live and then post it on.
But getting into that, blah 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 side of it.
Yeah, and then the name I'll go ahead and say is called Putts and Suds.
Yeah.
So the main idea about it is me and a buddy of mine named Robert Hughes are going to talk mainly about local stuff in North Carolina that's going on.
Yeah.
Also drink and review local brewery beers. And, we'll talk about the Pro Tour and National Disc Golf stuff too. But our primary focus is to connect with the local disc golfers. I feel that is one thing that like everyone loves and watches and knows what's going on the Pro Tour. But there's a million C tiers and 20 B tiers that go across the state weekly, right?
Yeah.
And so being able to like give that and provide that information while also sharing, there's a really good connection I see between breweries and disc golf right now. A lot of them are playing disc golf.
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. Hey, where's the putting league? Check the breweries.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
Yep.
So I think reviewing local beers while talking about local disc golf is going to be our primary focus, and that should be up and running. I would say end of June at the latest.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm happy for you guys.
Okay, so
Putts and Suds coming soon.
we're gonna have a discussion between North Carolina disc golf and Georgia disc golf, and it's gonna benefit you guys.
Because North Carolina wins every time.
So the quest for AM championships. Everybody out there that's watching that's not an MA 40 plus player that only has to get 750 points or something.
750 for the
bullshit. Yeah. So if you need points to get to AM Worlds, anybody, what you do is so first of all, the next tournament coming up that's like this is the Friends Giving at Fairways of Canton at a course I helped design at a ball golf course. Blah, 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 blah. But it's teams of 4.
Oh, XC tiers, man. Any team event.
XC tiers, yeah.
Billion points.
It's teams of 4, so 4 times as many points per kind of player or 2 players that you have to have. And it's tee times all day, so there's at least, there's probably going to be like 260.
Yeah, I remember we came in 7th one year, and we got 550 points apiece. What?
And then also triple tournaments, not doubles tournament. You get
triples,
triples tournaments. I came in 2nd one year and got 697 points. And the field was full. You had 2 teams.
Yeah. Insane. That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Oh, so the second option would be come to Cary, Raleigh, North Carolina area, where we're hosting since Saturday to June 10th. We're hosting 14 tournaments.
Oh yeah, if you host a tournament every day, that works too. But
that's gonna do it. Yeah.
And one of the things I'm going to try to talk you guys into tonight is hosting a triples tournament or a team tournament with 4 players per team with, a ratings cap for for advanced or rec and maybe not many other divisions.
Present this trip, Frolfer and Finspire Living present triples tournament in the RDU area.
Yeah. It'll be like the Menage a Carry or something. We'll come up with something. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be
ATL to RDU.
Oh my God. Spirit Airlines invitation.
Spirit Airlines presents the 7-hour drive.
Spirit
I drove 7
Airlines
hours.
says $99 flights from Atlanta to RDU open.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that Frontier. I'm gonna sit in the bathroom on there. I'm not allowed to wear a jacket. That's $15 to wear a jacket on Frontier at this point.
We co-host a tournament.
Yeah.
And anyone that would do one round in Atlanta and one round in this area. Anyone that comes from Atlanta to here plays for free that round. Anyone that travels from this area to Atlanta plays for free if they make the trip.
That's a really good idea. And you've got the brewery hookup, so we can make the after party or the pre-party the thing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Done.
Right down the
Oh,
street.
you got me thinking now.
Hey, hold on. Don't let Adam think until we're done with you.
Yeah,
Don't even, but no.
I will silently open the notes app on my
Team
phone and just
tournaments.
start
Oh,
jotting.
man.
Oh, that's too new
Atlanta-
school, man. You gotta get you one of those composition notebooks and just take notes all day.
One of these? One of these?
The problem is, though, is like Atlanta be cheating.
Yeah.
They'd be cheating. They'd get people from Atlanta's really a lot bigger than Raleigh.
Yeah, but do
I
you
know,
guys,
but
do you guys even
we
have
don't eat.
trees in Atlanta? You
What's
guys
that?
would've
Oh,
lived
it's the
in Greenville.
greenest. Whoa. Atlanta is the greenest or the most. It's called what's it called, Adam? The Garden
The city within the city in the forest.
The city in the forest.
We
There's
have coyotes. We have coyotes
you guys
walking
would
through.
realize it's
We have
insane.
coyotes walking through Midtown. I've got deer in my backyard, and I live a mile from city limits. Like we got some trees. We're good. We got trees.
Yeah.
We can handle it.
Yes.
Ferguson Park is pretty.
Sorry, that hit me home because literally it's number one. It's called the
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways,
we
all
are
right.
way off.
So
That's what happens, man.
that's where it goes.
That's what it
Is
Well,
there
the
any
fall-
other crazy? We're gonna get to some fun questions, but
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there any other crazy news you want to drop on us? Anything in the works? Anything you might?
Well, there's a lot in the
several-
works.
Stuff in the works.
Exclusive.
I will say the one big thing that we can probably talk about is, so I'm going to Ledgestone this August.
Mhm.
I'm playing in
Oh,
Ledgestone.
yeah.
I'm playing in Ledgestone, and the goal that I've set for us as a company is primarily so I don't have to drive my own car, but I want to have a mobile shop by August.
You got to. Yeah.
So have,
That's the next step, right?
the Fitmobile or the Fit Van,
The
whatever,
Fitmobile. You should put some arms on it.
and have, a van wrapped, all our logos, all our sponsored players' logos, and have
Now,
a
let me ask you this: with the Fitmobile, with you guys going mobile and showing yourself to a new community and everything, are you going to focus at all on still the healthy? Are you going to sell electrolytes? Are you going to still push that, or are we going to be more focused just on disc golf when you guys go mobile?
I would.
We can sell it all.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll probably definitely keep
We'll
our.
buy it. We'll buy it.
Sell it
We'll
all.
definitely keep I think our biggest selling, like, healthy product, if you will, would probably be our grape hydrate, which is, for every bit of obvious reasons, especially during the summertime, got to stay hydrated. But I definitely think
What's the best liquor to pair with grape hydrate?
Oh my God!
grape,
Sorry, is it vodka best? Champagne?
Oh.
It's got to be rum.
Vodka.
It's got to be rum.
grape vodka.
Yeah.
Grape
okay.
rum.
But, I think the primary focus would be, again, reaching new communities, whether it's
Yeah.
buy a piece of, they buy a disc or they buy some of the grape hydrate. It would do a couple things. One, it'd be branding all over the country, driving around different locations, being able to just pop up a shop at, even a busy Friday night at a disc golf course or a B tier, A tier, C tier, whatever.
Wherever. Yeah.
Wherever. And then the big draw to that, honestly, is being able to, and then it's limitless, like food truck rodeos, pop up flea markets,
Yeah.
art shows, whatever the case may be. We could pop up anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Callie McMoran's doing a little bit of that. She's doing like the C tier with her RV thing, and I think it's a really good way to do this.
Yeah.
People want to come out because you'll be able to you put the exclusive stuff out there. You make them come.
And I'll just sprinkle this a little bit in there too. Another thing it would be able to do is we could do something similar where we pop up and do C tiers in certain areas of the country.
Mm-hmm.
See where the biggest disc golf communities are with, either how many people sign up for a tournament or how many people are playing these courses.
Mm-hmm.
And that could turn into us understanding where to open location 9, 10, 11, 12, franchisees, whatever, who knows what the future holds.
There's no city that'll get mad at you for running a Wednesday C tier in their town as you're passing through.
Never.
OTB
showed up in Atlanta on a Monday and got 109 people to play on a Monday.
Yeah, we hosted a C tier flex start the last Thursday of May and had 103 players.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dude, people are rabid for disc golf.
So if everything continues as it continues, you started how long ago?
We opened this location July of 2021.
So
not even
a little over a year.
Not even a year.
Not even a year. So you have your second location within a year. What's the third location looking like? Or are we just gonna see how this takes us? Are we already looking?
It's already in the works.
Yeah.
You guys move quick.
we don't.
Yeah,
there's no grass under our feet.
The third location's in the works, and I guess all we can really say is when it happens.
I think I'm going to be really happy about it.
when we can give all the information, I will tell you it will probably be the biggest, if not one of the biggest, disc golf destinations in North Carolina, if not the East Coast.
Because
knowing that we have big shoes to fill.
It might be close to Diablo then, I guess. Never mind. All right, next question.
Anyway.
So I couldn't think of much questions to ask about North Carolina. So I did my best.
I'll do one thing.
Yeah.
Just going back to our last interview or last conversation. It was during the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you guys asked us.
We definitely remember as we're saying, oh, yeah.
And it was literally the day before the tournament started. And you guys asked, who do you have to win?
Yeah.
In both FPO and FPO. And I said, I'm going to give FPO to Missy Gannon. And I'm going to give it to the local boy, Nathan Queen, who we also sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't do it on UDisc, huh?
I should have filled out a bracket.
Didn't do it on UDisc. Doesn't count. No.
And if you go back and look, I called it.
It is filmed.
Yeah, amazing.
No, that's actually I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We remember every
because you guys
all 90
and you just blocked it out. And then it happened. So
we're gonna cut it out. Never happened. Anything going crazy.
Oh man. Nice. Yeah, and then we got Queen on because Queen ended up with the Dark Ace deal too. So Queen came back on the show and talked about it, which was awesome.
Yeah.
That guy's a lot of fun. He's
also fun fact. So as sponsoring Nathan, we also like to bring in a lot of his other sponsors. We also carry Dark Ace in the shop.
Nice.
Yeah. I meant to mention that earlier. But.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And
I got a weird question
from an exclusive shirt that is only found at this location.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Dude, you didn't tell me that.
Cody's gonna go buy him up and try to resell him to pay off that pole cap.
We got him on like 3 times.
Yep.
The green
It's a baseball tee with gray sleeves, black centerpiece, and lime green print.
Hey, Jeff.
That's real good. And it's like the black flag logo with baskets.
Yeah. Behind the counter. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, hide it for me. What?
Throw it in the box of marble.
Yeah.
Hide it for me. He says. Funny.
I'm gonna buy it for Adam. That's Adam's wedding gift.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My bachelor party's in Charlotte, so we're just gonna be going to another round and drinking the whole time. So
there you go.
Pretty much that. It's gonna be good. Just eager beaver for the kids, angry beaver for me, and then drinking.
So Joe Costa stole my first question.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
What is the best?
The best selling. Yeah, what's the best selling disc right now? Oh, Cody just died. He just disappeared.
We just lost Cody.
Did he?
What's selling the best right now? Is Discraft just running away with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hands
you're
down.
lucky to have Discraft, really, right? I mean,
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a lot of Discraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say currently Discrafts, I mean, the 2022 Tour Series, flew off the shelves. Outside of like any limited edition releases or special edition releases, I mean, the Raptor, the Buzz, Rubber Balloon Lunas, they all just
gone.
on.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Until the Halo Polecats hit the shelf, and then, oh man, the
Yeah.
place will be on fire.
All right, so Adam does this thing every week.
Huh?
What? Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
You're back. Yeah.
We thought you got mad and left because he stole your question.
Please to my question. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Adam does this thing every week. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to ask
We-
it one time.
We haven't done it in a while. But anyway.
So it's called Dope or Nope. What do you think about the Great 8
Yeah.
Ironman tournament?
The grade 8?
Yeah. I've played it twice.
How is it?
It's awesome. I mean, it's 5:30 in the morning. It starts at Zebulon, and you run your ass off all the way through playing dubs, and then you finish off 8:30 at swinging DBs.
Yeah.
Then
Can you
beer
explain
and
to the folks at home? Can you give us like the elevator pitch of this thing for folks at home who don't know what the Great 8 is?
Yeah, so it's 8 courses in one day. Doubles tournament, 8 courses, one day. For the most part, it's the same courses every year, but every now and again, they rotate a course in or out.
Sounds fun.
Never played it. I've always wanted to play it. Dates haven't worked out.
I'll do it if you do it.
His
If you
first
join me,
tournament,
if me and you pair up, I'll do it.
let's do it this year.
I'll run. Hey, so if you're tired, I'll run a whole course by myself, and we can just go to the next one.
We'll just trade out in between rounds and take naps on the drive.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I have a whole strategy, bro. Like
Hey,
run 9 holes and tag out, and the other guy run 9 holes. What?
I will give this guy credit right here. His first tournament ever was grade 8.
yeah.
That's feeding the fire there.
Mine was also an Ironman tournament, but we only had to play the same course 4 times.
Yeah, the quick and dirty of it is you start at 5:30 at Zebulon, and then you run that course. You take care of that course real quick because you've got the energy, and you make it through for about in about an hour and a half.
That's for people that don't go to bed
No,
at 3:30 in the morning.
You make it. I'm just saying.
It's at least an hour and a half course.
You make it
Hour
through.
and 15 minutes.
Yep.
I'm not taking the dub. Like, I hate the dubs part.
I mean, it depends on who you are, because Kirsch and his partner Austin Peterman last year,
like 7 hours.
no, they did it. They did all
3.
8 in under 3.5.
Yeah, they run the whole thing.
I just don't understand that. It takes longer to drive.
Well, not including drive time.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not okay.
yeah.
Okay, these results were ridiculous then. Okay.
Okay.
But still, 8 courses in 3.5 hours. I can't.
No, yeah, no, still, but
What you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out how to do the courses in less than an hour and a half. And so when you start, you get Zebulon out of the way. And what we did was we just hightailed it to UNC, because UNC, it gets hot later in the day. We ran through UNC in about an hour and a half, and then we went back and did Kentwood and did Cedar.
oh, okay.
We knocked out Kentwood in less than 40 minutes. We ran the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
run all around. Then you get Cedar. Then you run over and you get Middle Creek and Jones. Then you go do Buckhorn, and then your last one is swinging DBs. And so you're coming through Buckhorn, and the sun's trying to set on you.
Buckhorn would suck as your 7th fucking. Oh,
That's
my
it.
God.
You run it through, and you're just swinging DBs.
Well,
is
that
a
was
tough one.
that was your first.
I've never played at swinging DBs. But
Now they've rotated it. Now Diavolo's in the mix, and you play from.
no, I'm out. No.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now it's Chapel Hill.
They should
Diavolo.
remove it. It should be the Great 7 if they're gonna have Diablo.
They used to go all the way to Burlington and do Cedar Rock.
No.
Yes.
Both courses?
Can you imagine going all the way and doing Cedar Rock and Wellspring, and that's where you're finishing?
I would love to do Wellspring. That's fine.
Oh, that's funny.
Cedar Rock. Oh,
It's
my.
5:30 in the morning to 8:30.
All right, Cody.
Sundown.
I guess we'll have to partner up. We'll have to plan it.
I'll play if you play. Because if you've never, I don't want to play with somebody who's done it. I want to
I've
play.
never done it.
I want to play with someone who's never done it.
I'm okay with taking a DNF and going to the brewery. It's fine.
Or that's. Whoa, we're at Middle Creek. There's a brewery like 2 minutes away.
You're in North Carolina. There's a brewery 2 minutes away.
We stopped at every brewery along the way.
Yeah. Wait. So can we get like at least an hour off per beer, and we'd win. We'd have negative.
What up,
I
Dan?
gotta love Dan Hastings, consummate professional. I can tell you the last time I played 8 rounds in a week.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Consummate professional Dan Hastings. Everyone look him up.
Yeah,
On
there's Dan. He's one of the highest rated disc golfers in North Carolina.
yeah, there he is. There he is.
I
That's how you keep your rating is you don't play much.
I have played 4 sanctioned rounds in the past 3 days.
What's that?
I've played 4 sanctioned rounds in the past 3 days.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
All
of
right. So we got 2 questions left.
All right.
Why are there not more disc golf tournaments on ball golf courses up here? Not that there's that many in Atlanta.
Up here being North Carolina.
Yeah.
Why would you squander what you have? The natural endowments of the Carolinas. That's what that would be my answer.
Well, is that like an interest of you guys? Would you guys ever approach a ball golf course to have a tournament?
I have 2 answers to this. One's going to be my funny answer. My next one's going to be my business answer.
Okay.
I might need another beer.
First answer is the reason that we don't host or we don't entertain ball golf courses in this area is if you come to North Carolina, outside of everywhere else in the country, ball golf courses are in like the most expensive, richest neighborhoods in the world.
True.
And
It's not wrong.
that's great. But getting the golf courses involved or the HOAs involved or the very rich golf course house owners involved in something like that is probably not the easiest task.
The waspy people aren't that easy to work with.
However, there is my idea in the back of my head. If you're going from the shop to Middle Creek Disc Golf Course, you pass by probably the cheapest disc golf or ball golf course in the area. It's like $20 or $25 around.
Yep.
And it's called Knights Play. I have had it in my back of my head to like possibly reach out and see if there is an off-season weekend or something. Even
I've
though
done it. I've done it. Oh yeah, and it's really fun.
Wait, you've done a disc golf course at Knights Play, or you've played ball golf?
No, I've hosted a course at a ball golf course after visiting 15 to 20 ball golf courses and being laughed out of the door.
Yeah.
And then you find that one where you referee soccer with the owner of it. And everything just falls into place.
Everything comes to Millhouse.
Yeah, and everything.
He wanted a challenge.
Yeah.
You graduated with his son. You guys all grew up refereeing soccer, and it just
So
all.
what Cody's saying is just grease those palms. And,
It sounds like you made your job a lot harder by not going to him first.
yeah, you really
No,
did.
yeah,
This
totally.
is kind of on you, Pod.
Well, I wanted to do it on my own.
He just wanted a challenge.
All right.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I had one talked in, but they also had a foot golf course on the property, so
Oh, that's cool.
they were a little.
Soccer. You kick the.
He does speak the truth, though. The North Carolina woods are where it's at. That is true.
Yep.
I agree.
Last question, and we're gonna try to talk you into another thing.
It's pretty easy.
Polecat World Championship qualifier in Cary this year.
Ooh.
Next year. It'd be next year. It'd be the spring.
Well, it'd be for next year, but we could do it this year.
Does that mean that you can only use a polecat the whole round?
Only
Yeah.
we'll use one single polecat.
One
Right.
single polecat to qualify for the
Yeah.
5th annual World Championship of
Of polecatting.
I'm down.
That's
Can you give me the information? I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, the Harbor keeps talking about doing the
Kentwood
South
would probably be the
Qualifier, so,
best.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Kentwood would see some low scores with the polecat.
No, we're gonna do it at like Diavolo and make everyone.
Dude, okay. Forget I mentioned everything.
Throw your polecat and whole nine.
Your
you know,
polecat's
break,
ruined
put it back.
But all right, we'll do buckhorn. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you only have one though. That's the thing is you only have one.
It's like, no, man, I'm gonna go play the one at Hornet's Nest. I'm not going up to Carrie.
Survival of the fittest, I guess, dude.
Yeah, it really
You
is.
have one polecat. You can't bring it to Buckhorn.
This is like a simulation game at this point. It's not even fun. Yeah,
Maybe Cedar Hills then. You only have one water hole.
Cedar wouldn't be bad.
yeah. There
And
you
we
go.
do like the drop zone tee pad for the actual tee pad.
Let's just do a putt on that hole, like a 30-foot putt.
Give away a
Would
retriever.
be fine. Would be fine with me.
Everybody gets a retriever in the player pack.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
The Poco Wocha Nsikwa.
Hey, that's
We're going with that.
Poco Wocha
I like that.
Nkwa.
We're going with Joe's name.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, whatever that is.
And then
I don't know
our
what that is
last,
in Gematria, but yeah,
Oh,
geez.
sorry.
Okay. Fun stuff.
And then our last question of the night. Do you guys have any questions for us except what we talked you into tonight?
I'm going to need like a list of what you talked us into tonight, but I'm down for all of them.
Okay, cool. I'm glad to know we have friends up there.
All right,
But
so
do you have any
that's all these hard questions.
Yeah.
Like, what's your daily life look like, and what do you guys do? What is Frolfer's next 5 years look like?
Oh, we're gonna fade into obscurity as quick as I possibly can because I am so sick and tired of this shit. I've already stopped buying hats. I haven't written an article in like 5 weeks. I'm just like, I'm so over everything. No, I'm getting married this year, so I've been a little chiller than normal. I don't know. I think we're gonna try visors because we did bucket hats a year ago and they didn't get cool until I sold out of them. And so we're gonna do visors, and then we're gonna see if the visors get popular like 18 months from now. That's our 18-month plan, is to be early on visors.
Right. So innovative idea here for visor.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So you like when you have the visor and you have like your logo, right?
Yeah.
You print it upside down so everyone has to wear the hat upside down.
Sir, this is not a Smash Mouth video.
Gonna be.
It could be. You're right. It could be. Actually, that's really not bad. That's
My 5-year goal.
I would
everyone
take
has to cross their tips too. Yeah.
My 5-year goal is to talk him into printing logos on just fucking everything.
I'm gonna get that for
I don't
imprint
care
catalog.
what it is.
We're gonna have gel pens.
Yeah,
Notepads.
I want
We're gonna have floppy
logos
disks.
on
They're real
everything.
cheap. I want to throw the floppy disk.
Floppy disk would be cool.
No matter
But we're nothing crazy yet. I don't think we will be.
Nothing
We're not
crazy. Yeah, I don't
gonna
know.
video and sing about it. So
Well, then what?
You know what I used to say? Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Then do you guys have any
Oh.
current events planned?
We do a league. Well, I do a league in Atlanta that'll start up again at the end of July, beginning of August. The Polecat World Championship qualifier next spring will be at Redan for Atlanta, but then there'll be also, I mean, they're going to have like 15 of these things, right? But that's about it right now. I really think, I want to get in the after party game. I want to be the after party guy. I want to be the $10 tack on disc golf scene ticket guy, where I get the DJ, I get the band, we bring you to the brewery gives us a discount, whatever it is. I think I just want to turn into like the DJ Khaled of disc golf. Maybe is that a bad goal?
Then why
Is that
did
a bad goal?
Party?
No, I'm just kidding.
What's that?
The party baskets?
Oh yeah, the new party baskets. The lights are amazing, by the way.
Adamant, he wants me to be the DJ Kelly.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I was gonna yell at Cody all the
The
time.
next thing I'm doing is yet again for the third year.
Third year.
I am hosting the Atlanta Disc Golf Distance Championship.
Yeah, have a boom time. We had a guy throw 810 last year
I
downhill.
drew 810
Nutty.
feet last year. It's
Nutty.
downhill. You can qualify Friday. Anybody can come.
Yeah.
I believe the tournament is full. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
God, it always is.
That's
Well,
it.
it filled before it didn't.
Yeah, it was only.
But-
It was. Yeah.
Disc golf scene.
But yeah,
I'd like
this
to-
competition hosted every year, and then other than that, I don't know if I'm going to do much this year.
Yeah, maybe chill. I do want to amend my 5-year plan answer to include getting picked up by the Disc Golf Network, kind of like Wayne's World got picked up by Noah's Arcade. That's my
I
answer.
love that idea.
That's great.
Yeah, we'll be the basement show. Like they try to do it with League Night, and League Night's still too square, so they just need to like dim the lights and bring me in, and I'll just take league night over.
I agree. They should do like, okay, you have these great these people that are already doing it for like the league cards.
Yeah.
The bottom card should be broadcasted as well and make it super.
Dude, so I would love that.
I would like that more than the lead card 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah, I want to watch some struggles. I want to watch the reactions. I want to
watch myself on film. Is what it is. That's me. I'm last card.
We'll commentate on our own practice rounds. Yeah,
I'm last card every single tournament.
Please show my game, because they're gonna be like, "Wow, you parked it, and then you took a triple bogey on the next hole. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I mean, you didn't double putt that 2-foot putt. I do.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I need to. I need to practice.
Everybody just watched you miss that 10-footer. How does that make you feel?
How does that feel? How does that make your Instagram? You're losing followers as the show goes on.
Oh my god!
Right. I asked you guys this question last time.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Nothing came from it, so I'm going to ask you again.
Okay.
When do we get some Frolfer merchandise in the shop?
Well, as soon as I get the visors in. As soon as I get those upside down visors, then I'll send you guys. No, I have a little bit of stuff left. I'm sitting on a ton of crew neck sweatshirts right now in May, so I probably won't ship those to you right away. But yeah, I'll get with you guys.
Sauna open is still a discussion we can have. The sauna open.
The sauna. Okay, yeah, we'll figure the sauna.
No,
open.
Everybody has to play in one
crew neck sweatshirt.
We're gonna call it the make weight championships. You got to make weight, bro. Yeah.
There you go.
Make weight. Oh, amazing.
Help me out, everybody championship.
It's so good. Gentlemen, I think that's about all we got today. I love having you on. You should come on more often. We're going to get all this stuff done. I'm going to put you on the big screen. Let the people know how to follow you, how to support you guys, what they need to know.
Everything.
Tell them goodbye, and then we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, so we're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all Fit Inspired Living. You'll find us. Our website is fitcarrync.com. And, first off, I just want to thank anyone that did tune in, ask us questions, shows, any support. I recognize Robert Leonard and Dan Hastings. We sponsored Dan. Robert Leonard's a good friend. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And, if you can reach out to me or Jeff or any of the social media pages directly, we're super responsive. Ask any more questions, just chat with us, come in and hang out on one of the couches and watch TV with us. Just want to see people in the shop and on the course. So hopefully we see you out there soon.
Yeah. Just got these Delta Flex hats in. Dan hooked me up with a guy, did some awesome engraving from Greenville. These just came in. I can't sell them yet, but PDs are in. Robert got these in.
2022 Sexton Firebirds.
And OTB waves are on the way. So, and a few other things. But hey, if you haven't come and checked out the Raleigh market from 9 to 5, you'll have a great time because it's an awesome little environment in there. You can putt in the basket. I got half the vendors putting in the basket. And so it's just a great little thing going on out there. And we're slowly expanding that already. So, thanks for all the support that everybody's given us.
Yeah, and thanks to you guys for having us. You said you want to have us back more. Just let us know. We're always available. Love to come on anytime you guys invite us. And, thanks again.
All right. The gentleman. I got to get back to the thing. There we go. Thank you, Fitness for Living.
That was awesome.
That was great. I love those guys. Those guys are so fun. I got to come. I got to get up and see you because
they're still watching. I want a dark ace, make it a small, and then.
What was that? Get the small.
Both of those discs they just sold. I want one. God damn it!
I know. They said I love it. It's like we got these. We can't even talk about them yet. I love these guys. These guys are kind of burning us to the ground. It's great. I did want to share this during the show. I got a message to the Frolfer Facebook that just said, "Best disc shop experience. These guys are awesome. Great disc golf scene here." So that literally came live during the show. So. These guys are making an impact. People are finding that stuff. It's kind of rad. So,
and I don't think we really got into it, but they sponsor Nathan Queen, Raven,
Philip,
PD,
Dan Hastings, and Wade Benton. I think is the fifth guy in the big team
and they run action all the time. Just go to the freaking Facebook page.
Yeah.
you're
They're a
ever in
machine.
Raleigh area, they will have something for you to do.
They're the disc golf machine in the area.
Yeah.
The heart of it. All right. Cody, do you want to leave first or should I leave first?
No, I'll go.
All right.
John J. Panzer next weekend.
Yeah, John J. Panther, we are going to be talking about the music video.
Go to the car, changing my shoes. So if it rains, I still come through. Joe, you stay at home watching YouTube. Pros, just stay
Yeah.
Oh my God!
So
All
we're
right.
gonna-
So
Yeah, that's what-
Adam's real excited about that. Love
Pretty good.
everybody. Be safe.
I'm Adam. Thanks for watching Frolfcenter. We'll see you next week with John J. Panther.
Shoppers, can I get a fucking oh yeah? Thank you.